Alright, if I could have one video define my whole channel, it's gonna be this one right here. Alright, today I'm gonna talk about why no fap will make you a god at Counter-Strike. And I'm being serious, bro. Look at this. Alright, I'm busting out the charts right now. Fuck, we don't need Counter-Strike for today. We need display capture. We're busting out. Holy fuck, that's bright. We're busting out the paint. Let me, that's so bright. We'll have steam in the background. Alright, look at this. So basically, what this is, this is a chart about 3 chemicals in your body, really important chemicals, and what happens when you beat your meat. Alright? And this has to do with Counter-Strike. I'll bring it around full circle, but this is what we're going to talk about first. Alright? Boom, we got testosterone. Boom, we got dopamine. And boom, we got prolactin. And the reason I know about all this stuff is because I'm really into bodybuilding. I'm really into natural bodybuilding. And any way I can, increase my testosterone and lower my miles, all that good shit, all to put on muscle, right? I'll look into it. And then I relate it to Counter-Strike because I'm just that way, all right? I love bodybuilding and I love Counter-Strike, all right? That's who I am. And they go hand in hand. It's pretty crazy, right? So, this is a lesson for a lot of those gamers out there. And this is, dude, this shit works, bro. So, this gray dotted line right here, this shit right here, that right there, that is the point of nut. That is when you nut, right? This is basically how the chart looked. I got this from Team 3D Alpha. If you're interested in bodybuilding, go check out Team 3D Alpha. This guy's got a lot of shit for natural bodybuilding. And he talks about this NoFap, right? So, basically what happens is, before nut, pre-nut, your testosterone levels are high and your dopamine is slowly increasing until, you bust, you know what I'm saying? And basically what testosterone does, if you don't know, testosterone is like, it just makes you do alpha shit, bro. Like, that's what makes you, like, go up to that girl and go talk to her. That's what makes you, like, want to fight someone when they test you, like, when someone's pressing you. It also builds muscle. This has nothing to do with Counter-Strike, though, but it kind of does because it also helps with your social skills. Right? If you're more assertive, it'll affect your playstyle. Bro, why you think Freakazoid, why you think he was an entry fragger, bro? This is my theory, okay? That dude is fucking massive, right? He's got all that testosterone. He's going to go right in because he's assertive. He's fucking dominant and shit, right? I think that makes sense, right? Well, whatever. Testosterone makes you more assertive. It makes you, like, have more masculine traits, right? And you got dopamine. What is dopamine? Dopamine is basically your feel-good chemical, and it's also, like, your searching chemical. Like, it's like what leads up to that feel good. It's like it makes you look for things that make you feel good, right? And it also makes you feel good. So dopamine, right? And basically when you're rubbing it out, you're going crazy. Right when you spike and you nut, that's the peak level dopamine and it drops and it fucks up your dopamine levels. And what dopamine will do for you if you don't abuse it, it makes you do shit that makes you feel good. So if you don't abuse this, practicing and like doing fulfilling things like working out, aim training, watching demos, team practice, that shit will make you feel really good and fulfilled and satisfied if you don't have fucked up dopamine levels and dopamine receptors. And now this last chemical, this is prolactin, right? And this is basically this chemical in your body that's like, it's kind of like it's just like, like I'm done. Like it's the satisfied, let's relax now chemical because, I mean, think about this. We're humans, right? We're meant to procreate. You nut, when you nut, your body is like, that's basically your body's ultimate goal is to reproduce. So if you nut, your body's gonna be like, all right, let's relax, and that's when you get that state of relaxing, and you get super lazy. So what do all 3 of these things do when you nut? If your dopamine goes down, that means you don't want to do things that make you feel good because you already got the thing that feels the best, right? Your testosterone goes down, that means you're less assertive, less dominant, and your prolactin goes up. That means you're more lazy. So all this combined makes you not want to do things that make you fulfilled. And if your goal is to get better at Counter-Strike or to go pro, like my goal is, you don't want this shit to be happening, like, all the time. I mean, if I were you, like, I just wouldn't do it at all because, I mean, there's so many other negatives to doing that, right? We can talk about brain fog. That's another huge thing. If you stop beating your meat, bro, you know how clear your mind is when you're playing? Like, you're a fucking genius. I can attest to this, bro. I've been going crazy. I've been on my shit. Brain fog. You got all of this shit is fixed. You don't have to worry about getting lazy from your prolactin. Uh, Doing practice and aim practice actually is enjoyable when you know you're not addicted to porn and shit. Like your dopamine is normal. Your dopamine levels are normal, and your receptors aren't abused. Because if your receptors are constantly getting massive spikes, spike, 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 'cause you're constantly beating your dick, it gets used to that, and then nothing satisfies it. Nothing feels good unless it's an ultimate spike like that. You're literally an addict to your own body. You're addicted to dopamine. So if you fix that shit and don't, you know, go crazy like I was going, you fix that, normal things feel good and they feel satisfying and fulfilling. So when I practice and I finish my demo watching stuff, I feel really good about it because it's like it's satisfying. My dopamine receptors are normal, and then my testosterone, bro, my testosterone's through the roof right now. Right, I'm going crazy. I'm making some crazy gains, but yeah, this also affects how you play. This can affect you joining a team. If you don't have if you have fucked up T levels, like you're gonna be really passive, not assertive, and this can affect your social skills. Like, bro, so many other things matter if you want to make it pro in Counter-Strike than just Counter-Strike. If that makes sense. Like, social skills matters. You can't be some fucking loner and think you're gonna join a pro team. Like, you gotta be talkative. You gotta know how to relate to people. You gotta have communication skills, emotional intelligence, how to tell your teammate he did something wrong, how to receive criticism. There's so much to this other than just getting good at Counter-Strike. And if your ultimate goal is to go pro, bro, look into other avenues to improve yourself, and it comes full circle. And everything fucking grows together. Your lifestyle grows together. Like, your mental health gets better. And you fucking play insane. Like, do you not want to be top fragging and feeling good outside the game too? Like, I don't know. I would just look into this. This is some food for thought because this just does not get talked about in Counter-Strike. And it's a pretty reasonable approach to improving. You know, if your ultimate goal is to improve and go pro, like my ultimate goal is to go pro. Like, that's what I want to do, or find some type of way to make revenue and some money off of Counter-Strike because I just love the game. Like that's just my passion. So, you know, being like an analyst or a professional team coach, like that would be amazing. And you know, I want to improve at the fastest rate I can. So, like, you know, you can't just watch demos. You can't just practice your aim. Like, there's so many other ways to improve that also improve you in Counter-Strike. Like I was saying, social skills, emotional intelligence, all that other shit that people don't talk about that matters because this is a team game. And, you know, your confidence matters. Your T levels matter. Like, all that shit matters. So, those are a couple of reasons why I think it's important. And this is, I am definitely the first Counter-Strike YouTuber to talk about something like this because nobody says this shit, but it's so true. And you know, if you're thinking about improving your game in other ways other than just aim practice, look into this because there's some deeper problems that you could be having on a mental health level, a physical health level. Like, just working out makes you play better at Counter. I might even make a video about that. How lifting makes you better at Counter-Strike, or how combat sports make you better at Counter-Strike. Just having more confidence in general. So you know, hopefully this helps, and you know, hopefully get on that no-fab streak, bro. That shit's life-changing, man. And you play like a fucking god. So hopefully this helps. So like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think about this out there video, cause nobody talks about this, bro. Oh man. All right, yeah. Leave a like, comment, subscribe.